It's a sad day. It's a sad day. Since Charleston White came out here going for the family, talking about the family, don't want nothing but money, y'all, the whole black community then switched up. Yeah, everybody online talking about they ain't gonna support Karmelo no more. Honey, it is a mess out here in these streets. You know I got the video footage. Honey, when I tell you these conservative Republican blacks and whites, they having a field day with us, honey. We gotta do better. Dang, y'all, we done messed it up again. I need y'all to know what y'all think about this. Comment, like, share, and subscribe. What y'all think about this, y'all?
Today, if you don't already know, Karmelo Anthony has been found guilty, and it's his parents and the defense team's fault. Now, he had enough money raised to hire one of the best lawyers in the country, but his parents mishandled the funds. They wanted to vlog and floss and, you know, spend the money on other things. And they told you that they spent all of his money, and y'all donated even more. What gets me about stuff like this is, now you pass over smaller families in the black community that ask for GoFundMe, you know, donations to they're facing homelessness, they need a car, something like that. Y'all pass those up and tell them to pray about it. But Karmelo's parents spent his money. You donated more. I don't understand how y'all think, but it's not for me to understand whether you like it or not. He was found guilty, and that's the end of it. Austin's father, I think what really pushed it over is Austin's father not taking a completely right-wing agenda. He wasn't, you know, pushing all the racist, pro-white things. He just said he's not racist. He doesn't want any of the pro-white people, you know, trying to make it into a race issue. And he forgave him. So this white man who had a black man take his child away from him still held no malice in his heart. And I think that's what helped their case the most. My personal opinion. But his parents, like I said, had the ability to hire a lawyer and get a desirable verdict. But you make the mistake that most people make when they get money in their hand and they not used to.
I'm off the Karmelo Anthony case. I ain't putting no goddamn money toward that boy. His daddy too goddamn weak for me. I don't like a weak. Dad ain't willing to die, kill, or go to jail for nothing. That kid wants some bills paid. Karmelo, my heart go out to you if you ever see this video one day. I'd rather stand with the Jeff Metcalf than I would with Karmelo's daddy. It's weak, dark side, and conservative. I ain't standing with no weak-ass black man. I'm off the case. I'm sending the money back. Go get them weak-ass Benjamin Crump here. I'm out.
It has really been bothering me, wondering why Charleston White walked away from Karmelo Anthony's family when he was really intent and adamant about helping him. So I went digging, and I found why. Y'all, now I'm starting to feel bad for this little boy, because if your parents don't care for you in your greatest time that you need them the most, how the fuck y'all think this kid was raised? So what, you're in a two-parent home, don't mean you're in a happy two-parent home, don't mean both parents care about you, and they are really showing their true intentions right now when he is at his absolute lowest. Listen to Charleston White tell y'all why he walked away and why some of the top lawyers in this country will not touch this case. And it ain't got nothing to do with blackness, it ain't got nothing to do with his race. It's because his parents, they're messy, and they don't give a fuck about their kid.
I feel like I was being used for my influence and my connections and resources. When I tell you we raised over $1 million one day, privately, quietly. They wanted to start another GoFundMe. I said, no, I'm not doing the GoFundMe. They wanted to know, after we pay for the pill, will the money go to them? No. The extra money don't go back to you. It goes back to the people who gave it. It don't go to nothing else. The money is for the pill. So, going forward, I am no longer walking with, nor associated, or helping Karmelo Anthony. His daddy in the way. I don't like weak. I hate weak men. I'd rather stand with a strong daddy like that Metcalf man than his black weak father trying to play victim. Now your son's still living. Hug him, send him some books to read. I got the money, let's start to work on the pill. Anything else don't make sense. Nigga, fuck is wrong with you? So, myself, along with criminal defense mitigation specialist, Shannon Ross, along with attorney Mitch Nolte, we are removing ourselves. Mitch was never on the case, but Mitch said he's not taking the case. Mitch said he's not taking the case. Why? Too many hands involved. They're trying to bring too many black lawyers involved. We don't need blackness. We need righteousness. We need righteousness. We don't need blackness. So the daddy done rubbed me the wrong way. When I got an email from Mitch Nolte, one of the top attorneys, but I didn't get the email. The email was forwarded to me. But if Mitch ain't in, and Mitch won't get in, and Mitch won't take it, it's something stinky about this. And I'm telling you, homie, everybody believes you playing for the money. And I'm starting to believe you using me for it. You want to get the money, but then disassociate yourself from me?
With this information, I look at this whole everything totally different. I feel like, in my personal opinion, the parents told him not to take the deal. That he could have did 7 years, did 3.5 and would have been home. Why? Because the moment he signed that deal, any money in any of them fundraisers, well, in the Give, Send, Go, because the GoFundMe was indeed canceled in return, but the Give, Send, Go was not. And see, they knew that the black community and all the people who were supporting them emotionally wasn't going to do the research and distinguish that there was two separate fundraisers. That one did get canceled, but the other one didn't. They depended on wordplay and played wordplay games and tricked everybody. I believe they told him not to take that plea deal, because if he took that plea deal, then in turn, that fundraiser would have been cut off at that moment. And any funds that weren't used would have been returned to whoever sent it to him. This is nothing but a money grab to them. I don't know who is advising this family, but whoever is advising this family do not have their little boy.
They having none.
Free Karmelo Anthony, but I ain't gonna lie, folks' parents let him down, for. Folks' parents let him down, for. Tell me why they doing all this shit for money, gang. This is what I be saying about certain black people, bro. Shit be so fucking embarrassing and sad, gang. Cause motherfuckers will really leave you in the dust for money, gang. For money, gang. Your own family, your own people, gang. They'll leave you in the dust because of money. But it's still free Karmelo Anthony, for. Cause he still ain't deserved to do that many years in jail. But y'all know what's really going on, gang. I know what the fuck is going on. You feel me? That shit sad as hell. I damn near fuck the parents, I ain't gonna lie. I support Karmelo Anthony, I'ma still want him out, but folks' parents is wrong as hell.
I want to say this to the Metcalf parents. If I have said anything that have hurt you, I ask for your forgiveness. Forgive me. I was in my feelings, I was in my emotions, and I was in my own ideology at that moment. And with that being said, I want to talk to the father, not the mother. When I look at this situation, the absence of the mother in front of the camera lets me know that's a grieving mother. And I want to tell you, Mr. Metcalf, I have no quarrels with you, sir. I initially agreed with you, as I do still agree with you. I did my best. I did my best. I heard you say it, and I made a call without hearing you say it. This is not about race. You have every right to be angry. You have every right to hate. And I'm telling black people, nobody have a right to be mad at you. You don't have a right to be mad at those parents. If we take us out of it and put those two kids back of it because we lost two children, we're arguing. We brought race into it. Black people introduced it. White people accepted it. From start to now, I've been trying to reject it. Why? It takes the focus off both children.
Go ahead and set your phone down and treat this as a podcast episode. I said this in the previous video that Karmelo Anthony's parents set him up for failure. They saw an opportunity to exploit his situation and make money off of it, and they did. All right. Had a conversation with someone close to me, and, they were like, people are trying to push us bias that black people can come from money. Didn't know that they were upper middle class. I knew the Frisco area was pretty affluent, but I didn't get that deep into it because what they make is none of my business. But it's the optics. It's all about the optics. Even if they planned on moving, even if they already had the money to move, it's the timing of it all. You raised over $500,000, and instead of putting that money into a high power criminal defense attorney, you decided that you wanted to buy a house and do all sorts of bullshit with it, because even though an attorney can't make the client do anything, that high-powered attorney would have been like, based off of the evidence that's presented, based off of the countless witnesses, it was over 20 witnesses, they would have been like, hey man, take a plea deal. And then everybody wants to forget that everybody is offered some type of plea deal when you get arraigned. I know this from watching the University of Law and Order, all 25 seasons of it. And so the fact that his parents didn't even have his best interest in mind and used this situation to try to create an OJ / George Floyd / Trayvon Martin moment where they wanted to exploit him for clout and popularity, they set that boy up for failure, because he could have easily pled guilty, probably gotten voluntary manslaughter, and maybe would have gotten 10 to 15 years in prison instead of the full 35. The fact that, and I'm just going to take it with a grain of salt, allegedly the parents left and wasn't even with him when he got sentenced, that tells you everything that you need to know about it. But given the fact that, you know, a good majority of the black collective want to die on this hill and try to say it's racism and that we need to support one another, it's like, bro, your hubris, your ego, and your pride. A lot of y'all do not have the emotional discipline to look at information with logic and clarity. And this is why y'all are in the situation that you're in now.